Let's go.
Emotional damage. There's a theme of this episode.
So we got an entire flashback episode, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Except for the little bits in the future where everyone just happens to keep telling her, God, stop hoping that he's alive. Please just stop. Don't think about happiness. It's bad for you. Just don't.
Dead.
Just don't. So
So you know how we kept wondering about like what exactly is her backstory? This episode is basically the all right, fine. We will tell you what you want to know.
I still don't know what happens before she got to that point because she was a well-trained murderous android of a human before she got there. So I still want to know what happened in that chunk. They didn't say shit about that. It was like, yeah, we just found her in a field.
We just found her. We're just gonna use her for this one.
That's true. That's like the one thing we don't know.
But like, I did some digging, and according to this thing I found, I got spoilers for an age at the end of the show, but when she first is found by Gilbert, she's estimated to be 10 and estimated to be 14 during that final battle. So she spent 4 years with the Major.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Because they're not specific about that in the damn show.
I know.
And I'm gonna a good amount of chunk of time passes supposedly in this series if the age that I bred on there is accurate. Holy balls. Yeah, she can't even speak for a good chunk of her growing up with the Major. But she is the T-1000 instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, did I not think I wanted to rip the dick off of someone and feed it to them harder than I did that guy's brother. But
yeah, the I guess that's like the commander or whoever he is sitting there in his stupid little desk.
Yeah.
Just exploit that orphan until she's no longer useful and then leave her on the front lines like the tool that she is.
Yeah. It's sad that it took me this long. The voice direction that he did in that episode, I was like, his voice sounds familiar.
The Major?
No, the brother.
Oh, the brother? Okay.
Yeah, he voices John Lee in Genshin Impact. A villain in Miraculous Ladybug. I'm like, God fucking damn it, this guy's always the villain half the time.
He's always some jackass.
Yes, he's a main antagonist in Persona 5 voice actor. Oh my god, damn it.
Man, we learned a lot, but also so very little in this whole flashback was like, you guys, we knew that she loved the Major, and we wanted, it was just like, everyone was like, cool, we need to know why she loves the Major. We're just gonna leave you with the exact same amount of information at the end of this episode that you had previous, outside of the fact that, oh, by the way, yes, she had a fantastic time at all times with the Major, and he even taught her. What I am gathering here is that Violet was Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
For you that don't know, Masao, Cassandra Cain is one of the Batgirls at DC Comics, is my favorite Batgirl at DC Comics, who was purposefully not taught how to talk so that she learned how to communicate with people through reading their body movements as a way of knowing how to kill them more effectively.
Yeah, she is a badass.
And then
that's how it is.
And she learns how to read later on in life. But then we get this where like the first words she even says are Major and Violet.
Yeah. And then from here it's just they're like, here, have this heart, only to rip it right out of your hands.
Tiny pieces into your eyes.
There's the blender. Boom.
But I do like from like day one, the major, it was like, yo, this is a fucking child.
Yeah, he's just like, no, this is not okay. What is wrong with you? You found her in a field and you're just going to throw her on the ground and be like, make some use of her. What is your communication with children before this? And that's where it's the weird thing where I'm like, there has to be a reason why these people are being, because outside of just, ha ha ha, it's an anime, we need to make you feel bad. Is there something about her past where they know they're like, no, she's something terrible, use her for her privileges, and then that's it, and then dump her? Or are we just meant to believe that everyone in that army outside of the major is an absolute uncontrollable dick face?
It could very well just be that specific company that's like just the biggest a-holes.
Guys, it's like, if it's gonna be some third act rug pull where she's one of the enemy and like she just never knew, but she turns out to be a good person, that's fine. Like, that's not going to bug me because I'm always okay for a redemption arc for characters who need it, Rooster Teeth.
You know him.
That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, now it's just, man, it is getting past anime proportions of just how much of a dickhead all these people are to Violet when she's 10. Like, another shoe's gotta drop here because, I mean, I got to see 2 seconds of what the next episode starts as, and it picks right up from where that ends.
Yep.
So we're going to be in episode likely 10 in present day, her knowing everything and then having to deal with it for 3 episodes. What are you going to do in that time?
I know.
That's good question.
Unless they continue in the OVAs.
Well, I get it's in the OVA and the movies, but it's like, do you guys want a slight spoiler?
Only slight.
According to this article where I read about her age, the anime ends when she's 18.
Okay.
They found her when she's 14. They got her when she's 14 at the letter writing place.
Yeah, like the war ended when she was 14.
Yeah, so, and she's still supposedly 14, so she's about 15 now. So we have
a year.
Yeah, a year
passed when she found out the truth. So it's about like a year and a half top.
And this is all estimates again, so possibly 3 years worth of content in the next 4 episodes.
That's about.
That's I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I don't know. I trust the writing because everything this has been done borderline immaculately outside of again bordering on past anime and cartoonish logic for how mean they are to that child.
And
we're gonna have to see.
Yeah. I mean, the best logical thing is like she doesn't fully get over it because like as like each episodes she was like with the typewriter she was like starting to like feel like regret for what she's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that regret is still gonna be there. It's not gonna go away in like 4 episodes.
And it's not, but I have a feeling that it's not gonna go away. But in the final thing, she's going to. Another one I predict is she doesn't write a letter to the major. The major wrote a letter and she doesn't get it, or she wasn't supposed to get it until she was out of military service. That's another thing that I thought of, and she's going to be given it by somebody, by the dickhead brother,
or Hodgins.
Yeah,
or Hodgins.
It should be by their brother. I feel like that would be like.
But like she's gonna somehow show him that she's not a tool, which I'd be very fine with. But I just don't know. I have a feeling. I don't know. I just, man, if the ending scene is her finding him and hugging him that he's back as a prisoner of war, that'd be pretty great. But it's like her not learning to actually, like, I suppose, get over it because that's a lot to get over. Like learning that she can't live her life, or she thinks she can't live her life with everything that she's done. But then all of a sudden, everyone at the letter reading company was like, we have a bunch of letters from you from past clients. You'd probably want to see this. And everyone's like, no, you're a fantastic person that's learned to help everyone else. And you're not a giant monster that you think you are.
I bet there's going to be like an intervention episode soon.
There is. I just, oh boy, I don't know. I'm going to get my heart ripped out. That's all I know.
Yes. Multiple damage.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. There's very little to say about this episode.
It's like other than like a few insert scenes, this is mostly a flashback. A very good flashback, but a flashback nonetheless.
But it's just putting details to basically a situation that we already know that happened.
Yeah.
This is what good filler is. Give or take.
If you can even call this filler.
Yeah.
If it's even as filler, this is basically just like, I want to say it's like we wanted to have 12 episodes, or it's like we don't want this story to be too short. We're like, we can put in a flashback to kind of help scoot forward information off of this.
It's giving us the information we know in like every small detail.
It's intended filler, if I mean to put it that way. It's not we had nothing going on. It's we want to put a little something in between story beats type of thing. But oh man, I don't know. I don't like it here.
No,
and we have to wait a week for the resolution.
Depending if you guys are busy Friday, we might have to wait 2 weeks because I have stuff going on next Saturday.
We'll talk behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
So I'll touch that out. But yeah, I need a break, so I'm going to go get something to drink after this, and I'm going to watch more Seraph because somehow that is going to make me happier. All right, Mike, go ahead.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. And you can find me in all the various Facebook groups just at my name. You can check out Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Twitter at Ren Pop Culture. You can also find us on YouTube, on Podchaser and the Banana Meter. Listen to all of our podcasts on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. Need to escape? So do we.
Absolutely. Miss out.
And you can find me on Twitter at Kiva028.
And you can find me everywhere at Organoid0. And until next time,
peace.
Bye.